This one narcotics officer from Westchester County, just retired, dedicated his whole career to protecting the citizens of Westchester County, and they can't protect him now. He said, "I've never been so fearful of the safety of my family." This one lady who's been stalked for years in Westchester County, she finally found peace 2 years without the stalker contacting her. 2 days after that paper released her information, she gets hang-ups all night long. She lives in fear, her and her 3 daughters.
Joining me with reaction, author of the New York Times bestseller Mugged, and Coulter. I have a few points on this. Number one, police officers who arrested criminals, their names are in the paper. Then they know the people who have guns if they want to steal them, people who don't have guns where they can go rape, rob, and steal. This is really dangerous.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And it's a wake-up call for New York State. This is to make these public records has got to be changed. Many states already do that. You get a gun permit. That is not a public record for exactly the reason you say. Criminals know whose house they can home invade when people are there. This is why home invasions are 10 times higher in Britain than they are in this country, because there's no private gun ownership. And as a consequence, you're much better off as a burglar burglarizing a home when the people are there. Their wallets are out, their keys are out. You can find out where the safe is. And as you say, they also know, people who live in Westchester County who work in Manhattan, for example, when they are not there, when they're commuting to New York, they can't bring their guns. That's when you break in and steal the gun. And that's a curious thing. I mean, why, as that man just said, why aren't we getting the names of recently paroled criminals? People with gun permits, by definition, do not have criminal records. Why can't we get the criminal records? No, we can't get that. Why can't we get a record of women who have had abortions? They get money from Planned Parenthood. They get money from Medicare, from Medicaid. Much of this is their tax subsidies. I think, mothers might want to know what other women on their street might be willing to murder a child. How about the list of rent-controlled apartments in New York? And by the way, if we're producing lists even of gun permit owners, I want them for Manhattan. I want to know how many rich liberals with their bodyguards have gun permits. The News Journal, or Journal News, by the way, as I'm sure your viewers know, they hired a couple of armed guards because they got some mean emails. Armed guards. Can we get the armed guards' names and addresses?